Diane and Denmark here. Good morning. I hope you're finding well. Look at that. We're on to day 21 of the Flylady's 31 baby steps. Something a wee bit different today. Marla, the Flylady, hold on. And for day 21, she's asking that you go to the Flylady website. If you've got any questions about the Flylady system, why are things what they're called, like a poopa, pick up and put away, terminology stuff, or why we do things in a certain order or certain days. It's all on the website, and you can also put your questions there if you've got anything about it. And I've got a question for you today about these Flylady baby steps. Now, as many of you know, I went looking for Flylady in August 2006 when my eldest, he was just starting school here in Copenhagen. I was thinking, how was I going to, how was this all going to work? Because, it was chaos at home. And now my son, he's moving into his very first apartment. So I've kind of done the whole range of Flylady, from small kids to big kids. And I've got a question for you, because has there been something, whether you're just starting these Flylady baby steps, or whether you're like me, I've been around the Flylady block a few times, is there something in the system that you thought, well, that's not going to work, or why should I do that? Whether it be wearing a pair of indoor shoes so that you can kind of nip around while you're doing your routines. Has it been using the trusty timer? Have you thought, well that's never going to work? And I'll tell you what my thing was, because I could see, it all made sense, the zone cleaning, I could see the point of that. And, I've worked in the corporate world, and, you need your routines for things. That all made perfect sense. And it was just a case of, applying the same to the house. It's like the lean method that they use, that they started with in car manufacturing. You've got a routine for things so that you're saving time, money, energy. And of course, that makes perfect sense. But there was one thing that didn't make sense, or I didn't think that applied to me, which was the daily focus. Now, I've got videos about daily focus on my YouTube channel, and also my Flylady refresher course videos. I've got gone into daily focus, and daily focus is just having a certain day for focusing on different things. A bit like when you're working in business, you have different days for doing stuff. And I thought that made perfect sense, like in the office. But then working from home and having kids and being at home, I thought, well, I had all the time in the world. I didn't need a daily focus. We know how that works out. And I really did need the daily focus, because I had always thought, well, I can go and do my errands anytime, and I can do this anytime, and I can pay the bills, just when I've got 5 or 10 minutes. And what happens? It doesn't happen. We don't have a plan. Nothing happens. It was kind of there in my head, but I didn't actually get to the next step and get it done. So anyway, let me know today what part of the system you have been avoiding. Maybe did you think, oh well, I'm not going to bother making up a control journal, because what's the point of that? I'm going to be taking my control journal today and doing a wee spot of zone work. And I've also got my, these are my blog, dianedenmark.com. I've also got ideas for pampering by zone, gardening by zone. It's on there. Have you been kind of resisting some of the parts of it? And also, if like me, you were kind of resisting doing part of it, and whoa, it's make a big change, let me know. So anyway, hashtag Diane in Denmark, and please keep posting your pictures, because it's been really, really fun to see what you've got, photos of your shiny sink, if you've put a wee candle there. I've seen photos of you, putting out your outfit for the next day, and taking that idea of, doing a little dish, probably, something that's maybe belonged to a family member, and, putting your jewellery in it for the next day. what you have been decluttering, the power of 5 minutes or your 2-minute hotspot. So keep posting with that. We are into the home stretch here. But anyway, I'm not going to keep you back because it's Monday if you're watching these on the year September 2020 that I am filming these ones. And we're going to get going, get off our bahookies and get going with Monday. So on that note, here we go. You ready for a little pom-pom salute? Live long and prosper. May the Danish hooker be with you. We are going to be turning the hook up to max today because it is grey and it's probably going to rain. Very foggy right now. And I'll see you tomorrow for day 22. Are you ready? Okay, rah, rah, rah. Okay, bye for now. Diane and Denmark here. Hurrah, rah, rah, hooray, hooray, hooray. We made it through another day of September. Day 22 of the Flylady's 31 baby steps. We are just building some small routines, morning routine, evening routine, afternoon routine if you want one of those. And I hope you're getting on well with the steps. And remember, even, we've been building slowly, hopefully consistently. If you miss something one of the days, it doesn't matter. This is a new thing for us as trying to be consistent with things. And on day 22, the Flylady is talking about the control journal again. Now, I know some of you don't like having things in a journal. You want to have things online on your telephone. You do what works for you. The aim of my little baby step videos this time round is to give you a wee bit of support, to be there with, cheer with my pom-poms if you need it. And just, showing you how things have changed for me since I started Flylady back in 2006. I've been through all the different stages. And in the beginning, I didn't use a control journal, and it certainly was not as full as this one. The main thing is that you do not procrastinate about writing these things down somewhere. Because believe me, you think, oh yeah, I can remember that. But it can be, maybe your brain's gone to mush because you are pregnant, or like me, post-menopausal, my attention span is like that. So there are lots of different things that can happen. You can get ill, been there, done that. Maybe you've got the family coming in to look after you. Maybe you have health issues. It's really, really good to have these routines written down somewhere. Now, just because they're written in here doesn't mean that they're not flexible. For example, my weekly home blessing hour list. Now, you've seen this. This actually, and I've got copies in here, but this one, my little laminated one, that is in my cleaning caddy. And there's my list so far. Woo, go me. So that kind of my cleaning caddy goes from zone to zone, and then this goes from zone to zone. I don't need to look in my control journal for that. But on days which are really tough, and I get cases of the blahs, and I just want to, I just want to do that thing where I just want to sit in a chair and put a big blanket over my head and not do anything. On those days, I can go here, I can have a wee look. I've got some inspirational stuff. I've got, hopefully you've got your routines written down. I've also got emergency telephone numbers in here. Used to be, for the school, for the doctor, for the electrician, all those kind of things that, suddenly you may need. I've also got pamper ideas. So you're going to see moving forward that it's just a place where you can go for inspiration, for help when you're desperate. But you can do a mix. I also use Google Keep on my telephone. I'm an Android girl. I don't use, I've got a very old iPad that belonged to my son, which is cracked and still kind of cranky along. But I use Google Keep, and that's where I put things. I keep running lists of things that I need for errand day. That goes on the list. Also places that I go on errand day, like handback library books. So I keep a mixture of things, and you can have in your control You can have a page for example, anti-procrastination day. That can either just be a little, you know, aide-memoire for you to, oh yeah, Wednesday, anti-procrastination day. You can write the things that come up during the week. You can write that on your list in there, or you can keep it on your telephone. So you do what works for you, and it may be a mixture of things. And maybe one month you're quite happily going along with your telephone, a smartphone, and then the next month you're really feeling comfort with having the routines written down somewhere that you can just go. And that's the thing I want you to take away from these baby step videos. Some of it will seem like, you know, second nature, and you know, there's no real reason to explain why you need to be on top of laundry. But sometimes it's just really, really nice to know that you have that support net there for you, that safety net. And that's how I see my routines. I don't always want to do my routines, but I just get on and do them. And it's like, you know, when the kids were small and they you know, were eating something new for dinner, and they said, oh, you know, and I don't like this, and we say, yeah, you don't have to like it, just eat some of it and everything will be all right. So anyway, I hope things are going well with your routines. If you have been procrastinating on things, you know, have you actually written it down? Have you actually started making the bed? Or were you thinking, oh, well, I need to look out some new pillows or something? Just go ahead, get off your boohookie, and we're just going to change things. Okay, just one little step at a time, one foot in front of the other, one pom-pom in front of the other. And I was needing a wee boost today because I've got things coming up. And so I'm wearing a wee bit of red today, and I hope you will be thinking of me, because first on my agenda today is going to the dentist, which was actually an anti-procrastination task from a previous Wednesday. So go me, I'm getting that done today. And you know what, I don't need to like it, I just need to get it done. So anyway, live long and prosper, may the Danish food be with you, and I'll send you off on your merry way with that. Are you ready for it? Rap, rap, rap. Okay, bye for now. Diane in Denmark here. Rah, rah, rah. Happy Wednesday morning. I hope you're fine and well. It's kind of Sherlock Holmes weather here this morning in Copenhagen. It's like pea soup out there. It's very, very foggy, but it'll be nice and sunny this afternoon, so kind of layered up. So day 23, can you believe it, of the Flylady's 31 baby steps. We are going to be adding a new sheet, a new routine into our kind of toolbox of Flylady routines. Afternoon routine. And before I mention about that, I just want to say thank you to everybody who's posting here on Instagram under the hashtag Diane in Denmark. There have been a couple of posts the last couple of days which are inspiration. So I hope you're going to take a look at, you know, what everybody else is doing. One of them was a lady who got that phone call. She was required to help out, you know, going to help family emergency, and there she was dressed, and she had her things set up at home, and she could go out and help. That's what these routines are for. They are a safety net. And one of the other stories was one of the ladies here. She was having a really tough day, but in the evening she decided, as I've said before, you can restart your day any time of day. In the evening she went to her control journal, you know, what was on the list, did something from the list, and just managed to end up the day on a brighter note. So I really hope you will use these routines and see them for what they are. They are a safety net. They will give you, you know, they will make life easier because you've got less work, you've got a plan for things, and hopefully we'll have a wee bit of fun along the way. So on to today, day 23, adding in an extra sheet of paper. Maybe you're doing this electronically, and add a new sheet to your online notes. Afternoon routine. The Flylady on the website, she's got lots of ideas about what you can put in your and your afternoon routine. It will depend on your circumstances, depend on what kind of job you've got, if you've got small kids. Afternoon routine for me, when the kids were smaller, whenever I would start cooking dinner, I would get the kids in the kitchen, and either they'd be helping cook dinner or also making their packed lunches for the next day. If you're coming home from the corporate world, from the office, you'll come in, maybe that will be the time of day that you look out, you take off your kind of corporate suit, you hang that up to air, you look out your outfit for the next day. Have you done that yet? I've got mine ready to go. Just have a think about what's going to make your afternoon and your evening go a little bit easier. Maybe you want to add in there an extra poopa, the poopa, P-U-P-A, pick up and put away. And I always find that helpful. It just kind of, it's like I'm kind of clearing the decks and also clearing my mind by just doing a 2-minute, wherever there's been a pile up somewhere. And also if you've got kids, it's a great thing to do the poopa several times a day. If they've got the toys out, we used to have a rule that they could have like Lego out, and they could, take books out. But if they wanted to take something else out, like the Brio train set or whatever it was, one of the other things had to go back. So they couldn't have like all the toys out all the time. So think about that. What could you put on your afternoon routine? Maybe it's just simply setting up for a nice evening, putting some things in the living room, getting your book out ready to read, so that you've got something nice to look forward to. And please, when we're doing these routines, see if you can, make it cozy for yourself. I've always got the candles going. I light a little candle in the morning when I'm getting ready. Just let's keep it hook out there. So anyway, I'm going to get on my bike because I'm off out in the fog down to the sea for my skinny dip sea swim with my besties and my breakfast. Oh, and it's an anti-procrastination day in Flylady land. I've got a task. When I was looking at my outfit, I've seen this top that I've kind of been avoiding recently. I'll show you here. You've seen me wearing it in some videos. It's got a tie waist, but I find that I've been avoiding it because it's slightly too long. So I'm going to be getting my scissors out today and doing a quick hem job on that. So that's my anti-procrastination task for today. And yesterday I went to the dentist. Woohoo! Go meat, no fillings. So I'm feeling really good today. So anyway, live long, prosper. May the Danish sugar be with you. And I'll see you tomorrow for day 24. And where we're going to be flushed with success. That's all I'm going to say. Okay, bye for now. And rah. Diane and Diane here. Here's the one you've all been waiting for. Day 24, and where are we? We are in, got the candles going, we are in the bathroom. We're adding something new to our routines today. And as I've said with all of these routines, go ahead, write it in maybe morning, afternoon and evening. You'll find out, after a few weeks, maybe a few months, of where that this is going to fit in best for you. There's no... you don't have to do it in the morning, you don't have to do it in the evening. You find out where it suits you. Anyway, we are going to be doing a swish and swipe. Now, swish and swipe, what is swish and swipe? Basically, we're just kind of zhuzhing up the bathroom and making it look nice and sparkly. It's only going to take a couple of minutes, and you're going to see that by consistent with this, you'll start noticing other areas where you can kind of declutter stuff and make a few improvements. Now, all you're going to do is take some kind of cleaning liquid. What I like to do is I keep cleaning products right here in the bathroom, so I'm not having to go off looking for cleaning products and cleaning rags. I keep this little box. These are cleaning rags. You may recognise some of them, old tea towels which I've cut up, husband's old shirts which I've cut up, and I keep these in here. We're going to wipe off the flat surfaces, any flat surface you've got, just give it a quick wipe, and we're not going in there scrubbing, we're just giving it a quick wipe down. Also inside the sink, give that a quite quick wipe out, the same as with the sink in the kitchen, our shiny sink in the kitchen. And then we're going to move on to the throne, the toilet. Wipe down the lid of the toilet, the seat, outside of the toilet, inside of the toilet. Get your brush and give it a good swish around. Flush, put your stuff in the wash, or if it's a really grotty rag, in the bin. Wash your hands, and woohoo, you are done. Now, just a wee thing to remember here. you may be saying, oh, but I've got 15 bathrooms and, you know, how am I going to get them all fitted in? You don't need to do all the bathrooms every day. Just go for one bathroom a day. If you want to do more than that, that's fine, but just, you know, start off with one. And what I like to do is, if I'm up here in the morning having my shower, then I'll do a swish and swipe after that. The next day, when I'm using the loo downstairs on the ground floor, then I'll do a swish and swipe in there. So you don't need to be doing it every single day, doing 15 bathrooms. We're just taking it slowly here. Just try and go for one a day. And also, if you're finding this difficult, think about what you've got in the bathroom. One of the ladies I was mentoring, she had a real tough time with the bathroom, and it was so dirty and she just couldn't get started. I said, well, what have you got in there? She had lotions, potions, all her makeup, everything was kind of displayed around the sink. And she wanted it to make it look decorative, but the problem was there were so many things cluttering up the counter that, you know, there were dust bunnies in there, and it wasn't decorative at all. It was dirty. So perhaps you've got some old boxes, baskets. You can put those things, you know, put them together, and that way you can do a quick swish and swipe, because you can just lift up, you know, your box of hair products, whatever it is, or your makeup, and we've really got to keep things easy for ourselves to clean and maintain. That's the whole point of it here. So we're looking for balance as usual. Anyway, I'm going to get on with my day. Thursday in Flylady land is errand day, so remember and check your lists before you go out. As we are here in the bathroom, is there anything that you need to stock up on that you didn't get last week? Toilet roll, cleaning products, shampoo, medicine. Add that to your list so you're not having to think about the whole thing the whole time, that we're just taking things by zone. So anyway, all I've got to say is live long and prosper. May the Danish sugar be with you. Get a wee candle going in the bathroom. That's nice to have a shower in the morning by candlelight. And I'll see you tomorrow. Okay. Are you ready? Rah, rah, rah. Bye for now. Diane and Derek here. Rah, rah, rah. Hooray, hooray. We are on to day 25 of the Flylady's 31 baby steps. How did you get on with your swish and swipe yesterday? Did you get it swish and swipe? Did you add it to your control journal? Did you write it on for your, you know, your morning routine, your evening routine, your afternoon routine? Today is going to be one of those more reflective days. Now, I know some of you have been a bit, you know, you want to get onto the next action step. These are 31 days of baby steps. Some of the baby steps are just taking that step back, taking time to breathe, because we all need to take time to breathe, and just reflecting over. For example, why did you come looking for these baby steps? What was it that you're hoping to get out of these baby steps? Have you simply just got so much clutter in your house that it's becoming stressful? You can't find your clothes, you can't find your keys, you don't know what's for dinner, you're buying more and more stuff, and it's just beginning to pile up. The kids can't find their sports gear. Perhaps you're just feeling like there's something missing in your life, that, you know, you've just got so into the kind of dreary day-to-day stuff that you haven't kind of left yourself some time to enjoy the things that you used to love, or go and search out new things. Why have you come looking for these 31 baby steps? The step for today, Marla, the Flylady, she wants you to look at the testimonial, her own testimonial. Now, it's on the Flylady website, flylady.net, and it's interesting reading, because you may think, okay, 31 days and, you know, it's all going to work. It took Marla months, years to get these things established. And that's not to say that, oh, you know, it's going to take so long. And if you've ever watched my YouTube video about why I went looking for Flylady and why it was chaotic at home, and, you know, I was really good at work, you will see that I have increased my, you know, the results of my using the Flylady system since I started it in 2006. and we're just getting better and better over time. So even if you're not being consistent with many of the baby steps yet, it's all, we're moving in the right direction, and that's what I want you to take away from these videos. All the information about the baby steps is on the Flylady website. You can find lists and charts on Pinterest, Etsy. My job here as your online cheerleader and mentor is to say to you, you know what, it's a process. But you know, I'm hopefully making it a fun process for you, and just to know that we're aiming towards that light, that we've got that light at the end of the tunnel. We know that things are going to improve if we're just take those baby steps, you know, just put one foot in front of the other, one pom-pom in front of the other. It's all adding up to good things. Okay, so please don't be discouraged if, you know, you've made out your morning routine list, and you know, most days you didn't actually get through the 2-minute hotspot and the 5-minute room rescue. That doesn't matter. What matters here is that you know when you're ready for it that there is a plan for something, okay? And I'm here to encourage you in that. So anyway, please keep posting hashtag Diane in Denmark so I can see what you're doing, and I can see your outfit for the next day. That's next on my list today. And let's just keep going out there and encouraging each other, okay? Because if I can do it, you can do it too. So on that note, I'm going to get off and start the day. Friday in Flylady land is car, handbag and date night. So if you use a car, have a quick look in there. Is there any kind of junk that needs to come back into the house? Maybe clean off the windows in the car. So what about your handbag? Have you got junk in there? Your sports bag? If the kids are back to school, do they need to look out? Pack lunch boxes in the bottom of their school bags, clean out the baby's stroller or the diaper bag, you know, the baby changing bag, anything like that. Do that today. Just spend a few minutes, and it makes it really nice starting next week with a kind of fresh slate. And if you go out for a date night, enjoy that. You know what we do? I always make up a basket of the family's favourite snacks, so that's what we are going to be doing. So anyway, on that note, have a fantastic Friday, and I'll see you tomorrow for day number 26, was it? Oh gosh, yeah. Anyway, so live long and prosper. May the Danish hygge be with you, and I'll see you very soon. Okay, rah, rah, rah.